Alright, so what's going on, guys? Chris here, bringing you another video. So, like always, another video. So today what we're going to do is just kind of take a tour under the hood. I always talk about the outside of the car, or I always talk about, stuff done to the car. And the last video I went over a few things, and you guys want more detail into some of the parts that I have on this car. So we're going to start by under the hood. So the first part I have right here is an aftermarket coolant tank. It is a Mishimoto coolant tank. And there's actually a cool thing about them later in the upcoming videos that I've put out. I will talk about them. And the reason I like it is because it's black. I'm not a big fan of chrome under the hood. A tube that goes from the bottom to the top, and it kind of just tells you the level of coolant you have without taking the top off. That was one of the main reasons I went with them, and plus they're a really good, reputable company. Of course, right here is Maximum Motorsports caster camber plates. A lot of guys have them. A lot of people run them because they're the best for suspension wise. They give you the most adjustments. I have custom coil painted covers that I painted myself. Of course, the 5.0 engine cover. The signature right here is by Vaughn Gittin Jr. If you don't know who he is, he's kind of does what Ken Block does. He drifts cars, and he drifts Mustangs. So he's always at Mustang Week. This is the famous yellow douchebag. He's also a real tuner. He works for VMPs. Alex, great guy. He's the one that tunes my car, and I got him to sign this last year at Mustang Week, and I got him to re-sign it at American Muscle last week because it was kind of fading. And this is Stephanie from American Muscle. She's one of the, I guess, kind of spokesmen. Does a lot of the product breakdowns on videos for American Muscle. So I thought it was cool to meet her and get her to sign it. So over here we have the fuel pressure gauge. It pretty much just tells you what PSI the fuel's at. It's got the boost line and everything, and the fuel line for the return style for the Coyote swap just ready to go. So I did a little cleaning up right here with a buddy of mine. He kind of did more because I don't mess with wiring. Used to be an MSD tack drive. Removed some of the wires here, and I went ahead and loomed some of the wiring, and he helped me mount the power steering tank right here, which we had a problem with. We had a problem in American Muscle because the hose that we cut is kind of kinked up, so I went ahead and just bought a longer hose for temporary, and I haven't cut it short or anything like that. I'll get to that. And a lot of people, if you don't know what these are actually oil breathers. You put in the kit, they kind of send you instead of going from a hose going here, they kind of just block this off, and it kind of cleans it up a little bit. But I'm probably going to go with a catch can. A Mishimoto catch can is what I'm looking at. Here's the Steeda clutch cable. This still is a manual clutch cable. It is not drive-by-wire throttle, but it's still clutch cable for the Coyote swap. So a lot of wires right here. The battery, of course, is not sitting here. So the UPR battery box that I have is in the trunk, and I went ahead and loomed a bunch of the wiring right here. There's like 4 or 5 long wires that I wanted to loom and kind of just hide and make it look a little better. Eventually I'll probably just wire tuck them and stuff like that and do more of a wire tuck. First, when I got this car, I didn't know that AEM actually makes cold air intake. So this actually is an AEM intake if you're not familiar with them. If you're not familiar with AEM, they do a lot of electronics and fuel systems and stuff like that. JPC Racing is really famous for them because I believe that is their main go-to source for a lot of parts, or their sponsor, I believe. But a lot of this, of course, here's the 4.6 motor line, and the 5.0 motor. So I wanted to say 2-valve. Now here's the 5.0 motor. Of course, you guys, I picked this up from Tasca Ford last year. I paid $6,600 for it. That and the control pack, so right around $7,000. The motor alone sits alone, for like $7,000. But it was a tight squeeze in here. Of course, it's a tight fit. Everyone says that, which it is. It's sitting on the Team Z tubular K member, which made everything work a lot easier with a stock oil pan clearing it as well. So there wasn't really any fabricating and cutting or anything. It was just kind of slide back and forth because the transmission was mounted to the motor, and it was just, you work a little bit, you curse a little bit, and then you finally get it to sit. Raise it up off the motor mounts. I'm running just basic 4.6 motor mounts I got from Napa with the BBK headers, the long tube headers for the Coyote motor. When I had to put the new clutch in, you had to remove kind of both of them in a way I had to remove one but not the other, and it came out as a breeze after that. So I am still running a 4.6 radiator, and this is the factory 4.6 radiator fan. The coolant radiator hoses are custom fit for right here, so you gotta kind of just make your own little design. But this is a 4.6 alternator. Power by the Hour makes a kit, so if you're doing the Coyote swap, you need the Power by the Hour kit. It's right around $500 something. It allows you to retain your AC, your power steering. If you're running a power steering rack, if you're running a manual, then I believe you don't need it. I do have the Coyote alternator kit, so I can mount a Coyote alternator instead, because I've had problems in the past with the 4.6. So literally that's really just it, what's based on this hood, under the hood. The hood itself, they don't even make these anymore. The guy that made them for like 25 years, it's a Ball Style, and they stopped making them, so I have kind of a rare hood going here. 99 the Cobra front bumper, 99 at 01. And to answer some questions about the rear bumper that I get, it's just an 03 rear Cobra bumper. It actually came off a Mystique Chrome Terminator that was wrecked. And to get the letters shaved off or filled in, you just take it to any reputable body shop and they just fill it in, and that's how you do it. But other than that, I hope you guys just enjoy this little quick kind of like overview of what's under the hood, this little tour. I'm going to do some more parts that are coming for the car by Mishimoto, and I'll do a little breakdown of that, and I'll kind of go, if you guys have any more questions and want me to do a video on some other parts that are on the car currently, I can do that. So let's go ahead and just end this video, and I hope you guys enjoy looking under the hood for once instead of just hearing it. And I'm going to let my girlfriend end the video like she always does. So I'm going to take this from her.
Alright. Yeah, like Christian said, I hope y'all enjoy that, and make sure you sub, share, and like the video, and make comments like Christian said, and y'all have a good one.